The Eurasia region, which spans the 13 countries of Eastern Europe and Central Asia, is a frontier of economic opportunity for the world's investors. With abundant natural and human resources and strategically located near major markets in Europe, Asia and Russia, Eurasia has the potential to become a new hub for world trade. The region's workforce has one of the world's highest literacy rates, and almost 85% of the population has at least a secondary level education. With vast stretches of fertile land for key crops like wheat and cotton, Eurasia is well positioned to become a breadbasket or a supermarket to the world. Finally, economies of Eurasia have some of the world's longest energy supplies, as well as considerable mineral reserves. Yet to pave the way for a new era of growth and prosperity, the region will need to tackle several outstanding challenges.
Even if we have done a lot concerning the economic development, but still we have to do a very good job in the future concerning the further diversification of the economy. Sectors more diversified, foreign trade activity more diversified, and especially to be targeted on regional development issues.
And also the connectivity in the region is one of the biggest problems in the region, not only for Afghanistan, particularly for the Central Asian countries.
Because Kazakhstan cannot compete with China in terms of the level of the wages. Because to have sustainable growth, we need really knowledge, innovative, driven economy with the really high value activities.
Сектора – это одна из существенных целей, важнейших целей и проблематик, которым следует уделить значительное внимание. Развитие малого и среднего бизнеса, развитие стимулов, мотивации, инициативы частной.
Dear friends, countries in Eurasia have great potential. To achieve it, they need to better leverage their comparative advantages and deliver on the right economic and social reforms. The OECD is a do tank that is pleased to continue partnering with Eurasia to transform better policies into better lives for its citizens.
The OECD Eurasia Competitiveness Program has been working hand in hand with countries of the region since 2008. We believe that through this joint work, the region can become a new Silk Road for common prosperity.
While making the economic reform program and setting the national action plans on the annual basis, of course we took into account the recommendations of our colleagues from OECD. That is very important because that is an implementation tool. It's not just a setting political goal tool.
First, the program has been partnering with countries to improve their competitiveness by addressing critical policy challenges such as skills gaps, limited financing for companies, and over-reliance on natural resources and agricultural commodities.
So we're willing to get advice from OECD on how to develop some very important sectors of our economy. What should we do in terms of legislation, in terms of marketing, in terms of bringing best practices. To work on OECD is important, at least from the 2 points of view. First, we will get the best advice. The second, we will be known to bigger world, to the countries, members of OECD, as well as the rest of the world.
Second, the OECD has been advising governments on ways to reform their country's investment climates to diversify and increase investment flows to the region.
Your activities are very valuable, and I believe OECD can work and encourage the regional countries for those projects that benefit the region.
Finally, the Eurasia Competitiveness Program has worked closely with governments to identify and overcome roadblocks to the development of small and medium-sized enterprises, drivers of employment and higher living standards across the region.
Я думаю, что использование опыта ОСР и прежде всего адаптация его к особенностям страны, к ограничениям, к специфике региона, к специфике Беларуси позволит нам внедрить лучшие мировые практики для развития малого и среднего бизнеса, для развития частного сектора.
5 years of partnership and mutual learning have led to the creation of a policy network for international dialogue and regional integration, the Eurasia Competitiveness Roundtable. The Roundtable brings together OECD, Eurasia and international policymakers and experts every year to review each other's progress on reform and discuss how to join up progress at the national level to build a more globally competitive Eurasia region.
The projects facilitate dialogue within the region, which is very, very important, because through dialogue countries can cooperate, discuss the problems they are facing, try to bring and create single market within the region, dismantle trade barriers, cultural barriers.
In some cases you can solve your problem alone, but doing together, looking to each other's experience and having better integration in the region, I think it should be in benefit of all of us and in the benefit of the overall region.